This is Satya Pradyuman of Cirrus Research. The Regional Outliers report is just out. This is a look at cross-market fundamental comparisons, whether markets such as the U.S., parts of Europe, Asia, etc., look attractive in classic variables such as fundamentals, valuations, earnings expectations, and the like. In this report, we go a little further. We dig into some of the sectors that are driving some of these components. The title of this report, In Search of Green Shoots Outside of North America. This is a big deal because to some degree the U.S.'s economic comparisons have been by far the strongest seen globally. That said, what we are noticing across most regions is that the profit cycle appears to be bottoming for most markets. In fact, this recent quarter, we began to see something we haven't seen in a couple of years, which is the Chinese data seems to be stabilizing as well. In this report, we focused on Europe closely. And what this relates is how the profit cycle, that's the dotted line for Europe, seems to be stabilizing. However, within the benchmark, when we look across the sectors, what we'll find is that we've got an industrials, that's the sector seems to be running, financials seem to be working. And so conversely, it does look as if utilities and energy appear to be laggards. So it's not rebounding across the board, but we are noticing a very different turn with the profit cycle. In addition to that, we've spoken a little bit about the Chinese economy and markets and how they probably reflect some of the toughest growth comparisons we see globally. And yet even the China markets, we're starting to see the profit cycle stabilize there. In fact, this is a look at those sectors that seem to be leading the charge, or at least rebounding to some degree. So it's coming from consumer services, telecom, and industrials. Conversely, energy, materials, business services continue to be laggards. So in other words, the deep cyclicals are really quite weak still in China. Take a look at the full report. In there, you'll notice an all-cap regional sector matrix, which lists out where each market is in terms of valuations and expectations, and then the sectors driving those components. In addition to that, you'll also have a full small mid-cap version of the same grid. As always, feel free to reach out to us with any questions. Thank you.